that one. I want this. Why is that not fitting the screen? Hold on now. Transform, fit the screen. There we go. Make my face a teeny bit smaller. I don't see all that. Alright, hello everyone. Hold on a second, what the hell? All I said was refresh, not fucking change accounts. Hold on, I have YouTube. YouTube's being YouTube right now. I'm good, we straight. Alright, you don't get off me. Alright, hello everyone. This is Venom with We Have Landed Entertainment, and we are back. So today we're going to be playing some Ark Survival Evolved. We are on our Extinction server. Savage and I spent the weekend, mostly me, but she was on here a little bit too, playing around on the new Extinction map. I'm personally loving this map myself. Plenty of new mechanics to kind of get used to, plenty of new creatures. There was a pretty huge bug, otherwise I would have been streaming this. But there was actually a bug where a certain mechanic on this map was causing everyone's foundations and their bases, well, basically destroying bases. That's what it was doing. So everyone who had been grinding in PC over the weekend basically lost their entire base. Luckily we've got our own server, so when that happened I just went ahead and cheated everything back in. Most of the building stuff we brought over from Ragnarok. So of course we had vaults, we had all the stuff over there to make everything, we brought it over. And our base is much smaller before. And then the glitch hit, and then I said screw it, and I just went ahead and cheated everything in because I can do what I want. Now, of course, the dinosaurs around here, I mean, it's not like I stream Ark a lot, but most of these dinosaurs are dinosaurs that we brought over from the Ragnarok server. There's our Giga, there's my Reaper, there's some of our Wyverns. So we didn't bring everything over, just a few things to kind of help us around here. And then we do have some new dinosaurs that we tamed on this map. We're going to get into those here in a second. This isn't like a spotlight or anything. Today we kind of have bursts of stuff that we want to do, but we're actually going to be waiting on Saber. She's going to get on and help us out with an orbital loot drop. Instead of doing like caves to get loot, there's actually kind of a new tower defense mechanic for this map, where you basically fight off waves of enemies for 5 rounds. And then if you do that successfully, without the loot drop getting destroyed by the dinosaurs, then you get what's in it, and you can get some pretty cool stuff out of them. I'm kind of liking it myself. In the meantime, we're going to go tame up some Velociraptors. These things are friggin' cool. Let me show you what these things are. Basically dino turrets. Let me show you here. That thing's just out of reach of me hitting it. But these bad boys are devastating. You can set them as base turrets, so I want to go actually hit them yet? Nope, still too far away. They only go to turret range, so I do, or actually I think a little bit below turret range, but I'm going to go and tame up a few more of these bad boys to act as turrets for the base. So I gotta build a whole bunch of them, and then I can potentially use them in this base defense mechanic that they have in here. We're gonna go check out some stuff though. Let's see. I also tamed up one of the cool creatures on here, the snow owl. We got a snow owl and phoenix over here. Kind of cool, they can be twins. This thing is pretty cool. Why is my YouTube doing that? Hold on. Experiencing interruptions. What's going on here? Why are you doing me like this, YouTube? It's like the stream is still going. Okay, I guess it was just me. But this thing is pretty cool. It's kind of a cross between an Argentavis and a Pteranodon, except as far as like flight speed. Only thing is this thing cannot pick up anything, but it's got a really cool mechanic where you can actually see an infrared. So I can see dinosaurs, I can see heat signatures. Ooh, that phoenix is really getting off some heat. And then I also got a self heal where it will encapsulate itself in ice and heal itself. And it will also heal friendly creatures. So it actually encapsulates everything around it in ice, and whatever is in ice will heal. So that includes wild dinos. So if you're getting a dino down that's pretty low on health, and you're afraid going to kill it, you can actually freeze it in place and heal it, and then keep going. Hey, Floodfucker, welcome to the stream. So yeah, we're gonna go try to capture a couple more of those Volanosaurs while we're waiting on the wife. And then we are going to kind of mess around a little bit on Extinction today. Now, some pretty big announcements. Of course, Fallout 76 is a big thing we are waiting on. It's going to come out 11 p.m. tomorrow, Central Standard Time. So at 11 p.m. is when I'm going to get to play it again. I do have plans to finish up those videos, the special series I was doing. My throat hurt all weekend. I'd done so much streaming and making those videos, my voice was actually in quite a bit of pain, so I kind of let it rest. I do plan on finishing up that series. It's probably going to be a couple more videos. I'm going to combine some of them and kind of reduce them. I mean, I think part of the reason my voice hurts so much because it took 2 hours of straight recording to get all those cards done. So I think I might just do like some highlights, like some of the cooler cards. Like some of them are kind of basic cards, like, you know, increased rifle attack, increased pistol attack. I mean, those aren't the ones people really care about. They want to see some of the cooler mechanics. Like, repairing 130% more than an item's health, or, you know, something really crazy like finding more health items, or, you know, some of the more unique cards, not just a straight, you know, do more damage with said weapon. Those are boring. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So I'll probably be able to get, it'll probably end up being 2 or 3 more videos. We'll see how it ends up going, and we will continue to do that. We will of course be streaming from the official release pretty much all week. Like I said, I've taken 3 days off work to play this. And I mean, my job knows what I'm doing, man. It's my time off. I can do what I want, so no worries there. Really excited. I have been talking to some of the other members of Exiled Existence. Again, that's the gaming clan I belong to. You guys haven't really seen them yet, unless you watch some of the older videos and streams that we put out, especially the Destiny stuff. And what is that in the sky? I think that's a moon or something that's busted up. I know, it looks weird. But yeah, I mean, 76. That's a big thing. We're waiting on right now. Have been kind of keeping up with some of the news and some of the rumors going on. Fudpucker, I know you're here. I know you talked about some of the backpacks potentially being loot or cash shop items that increase your stash size. From what I'm seeing, there will be backpacks that increase your stash size, but it looks like that might be a DLC. And this is my theory right now, is that you may get different skins for these loot boxes. Instead of them increasing your stash size through that, you may be able to earn them through the DLC and then get a different skin for them. I don't know. That's just a theory I've got right now. We'll see. That is assuming that Bethesda keeps to the cosmetic items only promise. We'll see what they keep to that. If not, yeah, I'm sure the community will be up in arms with good reason for that. What else? Of course, there's a lot of concern. People were saying the game was super vulnerable to different things, and there were some legit issues that got brought up by the community. Some were kind of BS. People were, of course, trying to mod the game. I can guarantee, well, okay, I'm not going to guarantee. I do know Bethesda's working on it. Looks like some of the things weren't being checked on server side, and again, keep in mind I'm not a programmer, so I can't tell you the exact things that were going on, but basically people were modding the game. They were making it to where they had like lockpicking hacks so they could see where different people were at on the map, like their names would show up. What else was there? There were ones where they were changing the skins of their outfits. It was client side only, but still. Some that, or one that wasn't talked about quite as much, is that somebody had a way to kind of go through any wall or structure, which obviously would be a really, really bad way. You can essentially God mode yourself or keep yourself infinitely healed. Those are all being addressed. It sounds like it was just the game. It's like there were some vulnerabilities, but people were saying it's because of the engine and all this crap. There's some things that are the engine's fault and some that aren't. Yeah, the engine is definitely a part of why people were able to get more creative in their manipulation of the game. However, that being said, people cheating and making hacks for games is nothing new. I mean, what's the pretty much biggest online game or most grossing online game? Grand Theft Auto Online. When that first came out, and even afterwards, even today, there were so many freaking hacks and cheats for that. You can't really say this is a Bethesda-centric issue. I'm sure part of that may have been because of the modding community being able to do certain things, like knowing how to cheat in gold or things like that. I mean, people were getting, or not gold, good money. But, And this kind of thing happens with online games, especially with ones that have been able to be modded. I mean, Grand Theft Auto, again, it's usually been a single-player game. There we go, you can freeze enemies. Do you do with this guy? And, sorry, Grand Theft Auto was, I'm kind of finding that Grand Theft Auto and Fallout are kind of the same boat, really. Grand Theft Auto is just, it's a Grand Theft Auto, so people are giving it a way more benefit of the doubt, or when it originally came out. I think it came out at a better time, but yeah, it's pretty much the same issues. I mean, turning a single-player only game into an online experience, I mean, a lot of the same hurdles, and it looks like 76 is facing a lot of the same issues that sorry, I'm looking and thinking while I'm talking, so I'm kind of on autopilot here when I'm talking. That could be good, could be bad, we'll see. But they're facing a lot of the same issues that I think Grand Theft Auto Online had when it came out. I mean, there were huge controversy where people were getting banned because other players, not them, but other players were giving them basically hacked money, like throwing it at them, and then they would get banned for having hacked money. They were throwing out like millions of dollars, and Rockstar was banning these people. I mean, you may not have even picked it up on purpose, or you may not have even wanted it, but if you picked it up on accident, I mean, you still got banned. So, I know they worked through a lot of that. I'd say give Fallout 76 some time. I mean, there's going to be issues to work through, but again, it's nothing that we don't know or expect already. So why everyone is acting like this is a pure Bethesda phenomenon, I do not know to this day. And of course, I'm still watching other YouTubers, kind of seeing how they're reacting, kind of getting a feel for the community. I mean, the people that are excited for it are still excited for it. I think everyone who's excited, I mean, we all still openly admit that, yeah, the game's got bugs. I mean, it is what it is. The game has bugs, there's no getting around that. But, still seeing a lot of the bigger YouTube. I saw one guy today, and I forgot, I kind of wanted to make a video addressing this guy, but I don't want to be the kind of person that's just reacting to and then calling out other YouTubers, whether they're big or small, whether I'm big or small. But the guy basically spent 10 minutes finally coming to terms with the fact that this is a crafting survival game and not a regular Fallout game. He's like, well, what if we take a, like, he goes through explaining, you know, his whole experience, and half the crap he says is just untrue, or you can tell the areas he went to were just the starting areas. Like, I mean, even from the streams I've done, you guys have seen, I've gotten swarmed by enemies on many times. He talked about how it was just easy to backpedal away from enemies, and they attacked one at a time, and they would all go down at 1 or 2 shots, even though he's showing an enemy that's taking down multiple, or taking multiple shots to kill. Still fairly low level. And I can see he's just kind of walking around outside. I mean, when we go into the power plants, we're getting swarmed by ghouls. We're getting swarmed by the mold people. I mean, we've had to outrun scorch beasts several times. But, basically complaining that the game is an MMO, or it's just finally clicked in his head that the game is an MMO. And I was kind of like, it took you weeks to figure out what Todd Howard said day 1? So, yeah, that it's still kind of shocking me. I mean, I can understand, because of the types of games Fallout have been traditionally, that it's still taking people time to process that this is not your traditional Fallout game. It's just amazing to me that people still haven't figured that out. And I just thought about something. Is my sound coming through okay? I mean, when we go in, yes it is, okay. I was messing around with OBS this weekend too, changing some settings, and want to make sure I wouldn't miss anything. But that was fun. But the people excited for it are still pretty excited. I'm happy to get into it. My buddy Nerfed at Birth, he's one of the founding members of Exiled Existence. He's looking to pick it up. He was actually asking me a bunch of questions about it because he hasn't been able to play the beta. He's actually been pretty busy with work, and his internet was actually off. But yeah, he's looking forward to it. I mean, I have a lot of people kind of asking me, like, what are your impressions of the game? I mean, people know that I've been playing it. Like, what do you think about the game? What are your impressions? And, I mean, I tell them straight out. I mean, I think the biggest issue when you're looking at people talking about the game is that half the people are going into this thinking it's going to be some Fallout experience that we were promised, that we're used to, when if you're thinking that off the bat, you are wrong. I mean, right, and you're going to have a skewed vision of it if you go into it thinking that. And then even if you try to switch your opinion, okay, like, again, the guy was judging the game as a Fallout single-player game, but you're still going to have that weird taste in your mouth if that's what you think you're getting. I mean, a lot of people just aren't, crafting survival games just aren't their thing. He's talking about how you had to grind for materials, and it's like, yeah, that's what you do in a survival game. And these are basic mechanics that I talked to Johnny about this. These are basic. Ooh, crap. Okay, we got a rock on here. Basic mechanics that we're used to. I only have one free hand. We're chatting a little, but I am listening. Okay, I don't know what you're doing with that other hand. I'm gonna hope it's actually do what you do, but hope it's nothing weird to my voice. That's all I'm saying, there, buddy. You're a weird one. You never know what's going on with you. But yeah, basically, I mean, since people coming to terms with this isn't gonna, like, I think people were really just hoping this was gonna be a single player Fallout. I mean, again, from day one, we knew it wasn't gonna be. That's what they said. It's not gonna be a traditional experience. But I think people were secretly just hoping, like, okay, maybe it's really is just gonna be a regular Fallout story, just for multiple people. Don't snap at me. I'm freaking doing my thing. But I went multiplayer, and that's not what it's supposed to be. So, what?
Can we do this?
Huh?
Can we do this?
Oh, you ready? I thought you were telling me to shush. I don't know what that hand snap was. Alright, you logged in? Why is it rolling your eyes like I know what's going on? I didn't know you were logged in. Alright, hold on, I'm in the desert biome. I'm coming to get you. Alright, so we're going to run back to the base. Now it looks like Savage is ready to go. So we're going to run back and pick her up. And we are going to try this loot drop. It's going to take me a minute to fly back, but you're going to be riding the Giga. So go ahead and make sure you got some food and water. I will be there shortly.
I want to know why my food disappears.
Or it's going to rot while it's in your inventory. Is it going to be good forever? Mistakes go bad. But yeah, people come to terms with that as being kind of funny to watch. Like, it's.
Then how come I don't have any rotten meat either? That couldn't have all disappeared in like the time that you were on the server.
I think you underestimate how much I've been playing this. Yeah, it can. If it's in your inventory, then yeah, it's gonna rot. No problem holding my granddaughter. I was gonna say granddaughter, but then with the two thoughts in my mind, it felt weird to combine them, so I just went with the purr part and left the granddaughter out of it. So, glad you got your granddaughter. I was assuming that's what it was, but my mind had already went to you're a pervert, so I thought it was safer to keep the grandchild out of there. But glad you get to spend time with it too. I know you're still pretty excited about it. Let's see. Man, I really love this snow owl. Oh yeah, they can fly like griffins can too, so I can do the dive and fly a bit faster. It's not quite as fast as a griffin, pretty damn fast. I think it's just a little bit slower. I haven't actually compared or anything yet. I don't go into all of that, you know, exact speed testing. Other YouTubers do that. That's their domain. They can add it. I'm going to play the game, know the basic mechanics. Okay, that is the moon. The moon is completely destroyed. Look at that. Oh yeah, one thing about this map too, there are no day-night cycles here in the wastes. They have day-night cycles in the domes, but not the wastes. Alright, we are almost back to our base. We're gonna go pick up the wife. There's some shit going on over there. Actually, we can just make this right. And our base should be right up here. That's there's four main areas of this map. There is the, I guess you can really say five. There's a city area, which is right here where we live. You can kind of see the remnants of one of the last human cities here. It's all messed up and destroyed. There are the wastelands, which is kind of outside there where I was flying through. And then there's actually two domes and a busted dome that's kind of sunk underground. So we got a desert biome, an ice biome, and a forest biome. Alright, let me get my food. To shove my mech into one of the cryo balls. Hold on a second. Oh yeah, there's mechs in here too, which are like one of the first things I grabbed was a mech. You can craft these things pretty easily. And I ended up finding a journeyman one that took me all night to craft, but it is fun. Nothing's on it. Alright, good. I'm going to shove this thing into a cryo ball so I can carry it with me. Get in the ball.
So how long do we have to wait for its stupidity to go back up?
So I found out what, I guess if you toss out more than one creature, if you toss out one creature, then you're fine. If you toss out two, then the second and third ones are going to actually go to sleep. And it's kind of to prevent players from like spamming creatures in someone's base and killing them like that. Alright, we're going towards the desert by crap, that is bright. Alright, follow me. You got food and water?
Yeah.
You got plenty of food. It's gonna be hot out here.
Dad, do I need more?
That should be fine. Nothing else you can eat raw meat, that'll be fine.
Wait, for me or the dinosaur?
For you. You can eat raw meat. Take a little bit of damage, but nothing big, it'll still fill you up. But while we're walking, I asked for to slow down. You're a bit slower than me, I think. I think he just looks so happy when he's running. Sorry. What the hell? I don't see you.
No, I'm trying to be you. I'm trying to wait for you to show me where I'm fucking going.
I was trying to. I don't see you on the saddle. That's why I'm confused. I just see the Giga. Hop off real quick. Just hop off and back
There's
on.
a mob right behind you.
Oh, that. There's that. There you go. I see. Okay, that was just weird. Got back from the cult meeting. Hey, welcome back, gaming. Yeah, we're just talking about Fallout 76 releasing tomorrow and just what some of the other YouTubers' reactions have been. And then playing some Extinction here.
Stamina.
Alright, we're actually gonna make it right. Over here we're heading towards the desert biome. I know you haven't been there yet, I don't think.
No, but I'd like to make this quick.
Oh shit, I had a note. Back up off him? There we go, I'm out. But like I was saying, we will of course be streaming tomorrow playing it, but yeah, the reaction's still been just like it was before. I mean, 50-50. There's been some people that have kind of come out and finally admitted that they've been enjoying the game. There's one YouTuber that legitimately admitted the only reason that he acted like he didn't like the game is because his buddy was saying he didn't like the game. He said when he played without his buddy, he had a really good time. Which I think says more about his buddy than him, but actually says something about both of them. Actually go to your left. I'm gonna find a way here that you can walk. But Towers and I are essentially about to do a tower defense. Hey, did you encounter a naked man who has the name something Fallout, Kevin Plays Fallout or something like that? I don't think so, but I'm not gonna say I didn't. Unlikely. I mean, I didn't remember if anyone had that name. If I did,
I really wish we could have fucking planned somehow.
Maybe could have, but I would have had to teach you some stuff and.
What? We gotta use a goddamn cryo ball?
Yeah, basically.
Let's see how that could have been hard.
Alright, we got the drop here. gonna drop down here, and before you hit the ground, hop off the Giga, and it won't take fall damage.
I never mastered that, just so you know.
Okay. You got your wingsuit on?
Yeah.
Alright, you can just hop off and follow them. Get back on, or wingsuit, something. You good?
Yeah. My wingsuit didn't want to work because my fucking controller not working properly right now.
Alright, on 76. Yeah, I figured you meant on 76. This is my private ARC server, so the only people on here are the ones that I whitelist to let on here. I'd have to go back and watch, like, I don't remember anyone's name except for that one level 34 player that we found. That was it. Or even that, I think it was like Gesper. I'm not even 100% sure on the name.
Didn't you have a killing field ago?
What? I was trying to kill that Ichthy before it started stealing from us, but whatever, okay, fine.
That's not the first thing you killed along the way.
Some stuff just gets in my way. Like this spider right here. It can slow it down. Nice spider. Yeah, getting element on here is really easy too. No. Now we're sure to come up here and make a right out of here. No, is that you there, gaming? Is that what your tag is, or is that somebody else you know? Gas bags. Alright, now we're looking for something that looks like it's crashed and it's got smoke coming out of the top of it. Check the map here, it should be around the back on this side. Kevin was level 5 and he attacked. Some of the attacks, you're gonna have to explain this one there, gaming. Oh, right over here. Okay, stop. Okay, that pot right there is what we're going to be defending. Be careful, do not get too close to it because we can damage it too, and that Giga has got a massive attack. So what's going to happen, there's going to be a shield that comes up, enemies are going to spawn around it, and they're going to try to get into it. So they're going to try and damage your shield. So just attack around the shield, we should be fine. We're going to have some craziness spawning around us, including some fire wyverns, so kind of be prepared for that. Giga can do a lot of damage, and it's got a great shield on it. I brought it over from Ragnarok, so we should be good. Basically, you're going to be on one side, I'm going to be on the other, and we're going to chop down every enemy that comes towards us, okay? It's 5 waves. Once the waves are done, we get the loot inside of it. So we got to quickly load it all up into the dinos, and we're good. That's what we need. So I've done a yellow drop before, I have not done a red drop. Do you have any questions?
Nope.
Alright, how's your food levels and your health? Because we're out in the waste and it tends to drop a bit. Alright,
I don't have any debuffs on me.
Get Arcus out of the way.
So is the Giga not leveling up anymore?
No, it's max level. I was leveling that up for days. And you'll see what spawns here. You get a lot of levels doing this.
What difference does it going to make if it's max level?
Well, us too. Tag, I got the same tag for everything, Venom 3120. Alright, so be careful not to attack this thing. Alright, it's got a huge bite radius, so I think you'll hit it even there. But the shield will go out quite a ways.
I don't know what shield you're talking about.
Give it a second. These are going to be a bunch of corrupted dinos. They look purple. I'm not promoting, but the whole story, call me Kevin McCall 360 video. Gotcha. That shield.
So I gotta be outside of it?
Yeah, to damage them, you gotta be outside of it. So they're gonna start coming towards us. You see them, they're gonna be a bunch of dinosaurs that look all purple. They're corrupted. So even creatures that normally wouldn't attack us are gonna be attacking us.
Are they gonna attack the shield, or are they going to get past the shield?
The shield will stop them, but they are gonna attack the shield. It's only got so much health.
How come the shield gets killed?
Because it's gonna attack. So wherever we kind of start seeing them coming from, that's where they should be coming from all the time. Yes, one question. What's your question? Each way we get harder. Right now we should be alright. That was one down. That's pretty easy. Alright, it's gonna be more and harder dinos popping up. I got some Spinos over here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to jump to hit those. Those fuckers are annoying. That's ran it down. Look, we got two fronts. We might have lucked out. What the origin of your name again? I forgot. I just like the name Venom. Kind of obsessed with spider, snakes, and scorpion, and then I also like the Venom character from Spider-Man, so the name just kind of stuck. Can't I fucking... There we go.
There's only like 3 birds here. I can't fucking attack them. There's a shit ton of birds.
I know, they're a pain in the ass. We're gonna have wyverns popping in too. We can pull aggro on them, it's easier. Grandats aren't too strong, luckily. Reaper can knock them down out of the sky. Doesn't look like my attack can go through the shield though.
I'm fucking shooting them.
Shit, that shield gone?
What?
The shield has disappeared. What? Alright, well, easier and harder now.
What?
I got you. Don't come too close to it, I'll take care of it. If I get too close, then I'll take care of them because I won't do as much damage as you will. So I got War Thunder today. First match, didn't give a fuck. Ran into enemy base immediately. Got blown to hell by enemy team the entire one. Good stuff. Alright, we got wyverns coming in. You're gonna have to deal with them more than likely. Yep, wyvern right here. Alright, take it back. Just crunch him. Just crunch him. Run over to you. you. The health of this thing at. Oh, it's not even taking like 7,000 damage. We are good. Alright, that was wave, what, 3? We got 2 more to go. I'll try and face these guys up here before they get close. Hey, you sneaky mother. So let's get back quick. Alright, here. Some sort of enemy beat me in War Thunder. Now people are trying to figure out how to beat these things on official. It's not too hard if you got a good Giga, so it kind of gives people a reason to use those Gigas they've been breeding for like the last year with, you know, God leave that and shit that you can't take in the boss fight. Now you gotta use one. Now of course Reapers don't use saddles so they get a natural damage reduction. It's getting dicey. How's your health? Soul Breaker's not aiming for these fuckers at all. My partner and yes, you talk about it.
I was killed by Giga.
You were killed by what? Oh shit, he went raid. Fuck, that ain't good. Yeah. Come on, man.
Oh
boy. The good thing is he's gonna kill everything around here. Bad thing is when he gets rage, it means he also comes up. Takes too much damage too quick. Too fast. Fast about your health. He took too much damage too fast. Fast about your health. Come here, Giga, come on, toy. One more. Ah, shit, there is one more to go. Alright. Well, maybe I'll pick up this stuff here in a second. I think he's got it on him, actually, maybe. Nope, he does not. Alright, you want to hop on one of the owls and come here? Or the Wyvern, whatever. Sorry guys, I'm really focused right now. Shit. Hold on, I'm almost done with this wave, and we can collect the loot afterwards.
See the red fucking obelisk, that's about it.
Hey, where your dead body's at, doesn't it?
Where would it be?
We're on the east side of the map, so start heading east.
Following the barrier, so...
Got this. Just gotta get my stamina up. Only weak enemies left. We're good. A couple of them have just kind of stopped. Alright, you must have got hit by everything at once because we started raging, and our rage meter went up a little bit, but it went back down pretty quick. So I think we got this. Got suspense complete. Alright. Good job, baby. I know you died. It was not your fault. You still did an excellent job. Yeah, I don't know how he enraged. I mean, he took a little bit of damage and was enraging slightly. But I think he just happened to catch everything at the wrong time.
Okay, I don't know where I'm going.
Alright, you got a map on you? Or I guess you would be. It's about 60, 70. So just south of the tip of that diamond looking...
60X or 60Y?
For arc, it's always fucking left side then bottom. I know it's dumb, but that's how arc coordinates work.
Was it inside the biome? The 67 was like inside the biome.
No, woman, just... It's at the very end of the city. You take a right at the end of it and you'll see us. It's outside the desert biome. Trying to find her body real quick. That's Giga Montoya stuff. Oh, there you are. Alright, where's your body at? You should see a glowing light.
There is no glowing light.
And that means Giga Montoya may have eaten your shit, or it's in a bag on the ground around here. I don't see any bag, do you?
Two bags right here, they're both gigas.
Alright, I'll check in the... What do you have on you? Desert stuff?
Desert stuff, shit ton of ammo, shotgun. My crossbow.
I didn't know you brought all that.
It's the shit I keep on me all the time.
Okay, well...
My pickaxe.
Oh, you brought all that, but... I'm not seeing that stuff anywhere.
Either way.
Well, luckily we got a bunch of new stuff, so I can replace most of that already. It's already placed, but... Alright, now for the interesting part. We gotta load up all of the items. So, I'm gonna actually put Giga Montoya up, because he'll be a pain in the ass to get home. You did good, boy. Alright, guys, we're about to see what drops out of a red loot drop. And to help carry this stuff back, we're going to be using my mech.
It really dropped that much shit.
Oh yeah. Basically, 4 sides of this thing are going to open up and just start spilling out items. Let me get this rock. So it's going to spit out anything from freaking metal ingots to blueprints to ascendant stuff to element dust. A bunch of cryopods are going to pop out.
Is there gonna be anything in the cryopods?
No, they're going to be empty so we can use them.
Let's just go straight in.
Well, just let me know what you got lost and I'll get it back for you. That was the rev. Alright. Let me offload some inventory. I'm going to put this stuff into the rev. Didn't lose any dinos, that's a big thing. That will work on getting you some more gear. Or you can pick out some new gear we got back at base too. Alright, ready? Hey, Venom and his wife, Poker, what's your favorite game? Favorite? Shit, good question. What's your favorite game? Too close, Rev. Definitely get heavy really quick if you're not careful, especially picking up pearls.
Okay.
And I'll bring the rev over to you. Just toss everything in and keep going. Just gonna shove it all into the rev for now.
Why can't I put anything else in him? You can't take pearls or this blueprint?
Wait, what?
Like, I can put in the fucking skins, but it won't let me put in this blueprint.
Oh, okay, he's fucking full. Hold on, we'll bring the mech over. There. So, shove it in the mech. You got like 30 seconds to pick up the rest of this.
Well, I'm fucking lagging like a bitch. Is this the last of it?
Should be. Double check, look on the ground for any more cryopods or any more.
I don't see anything else.
Alright.
So is there shit in the cryopods?
No, yes, it already.
I didn't hear it answer.
No, they're just open for use. Okay, so let's see. We got 100 element out of there, 1,000 element dust, some better tech stuff, metal, some blueprints, tons of cryopods. That's all in one. We got some metal foundations. What all's in the rev? Looks like we got tons of black pearls, some mining paste, tons of more pods. Some of these are skins, tech, more tech prints. So it looks like we got a lot of element. A lot of cryopods, some pretty good blueprints, a lot of tech blueprints, and some metal building pieces. So not too bad, not too bad. Now I've gotten a bunch of stuff out of some other drops already. They were lower level than this, but we're gonna get home and then get Saber's gear back real quick. Alright, I mean, we got stuff in weapons and armor, so you might want to take a look in there just in case. Switch all the stuff over real quick, and then I'll get back to talking to you guys. Alright, thank you, baby. Appreciate it. I think the mech can hold all of this, actually. Yep, it's got 5,000 pounds. We can hold it all. Right, that's everything out of the rev. Okay, whoever can tell me who the rev is, or where that comes from, 10 points to you. And as a hint, my other Reaper was named M Shadows. So if you can figure that out, you're the winner for the day. I don't know what you're gonna win, but I'll appreciate you. Yeah, thank you again, baby. Alright, so sorry, there's a lot of stuff that came in. Let me catch up on these real quick. That was a pretty good fight. Holy crap, a lot of stuff came in. The second time I ran the entire... Okay, you were talking about, what was that game? Mech something? War Thunder, okay. And the rest of the lyrics to that song, I'm an old man, still a lot of 70s, 80s stuff. I do too. You don't got to be able to do that. Although, again, I told my wife I've been on kind of a Queen kick ever since we saw Bohemian Rhapsody. It's kind of hard not to. Has to be loud. Oh, yeah. 18, I listen to the same stuff. It's not. Good deal. I try to listen to a lot of different stuff, like I will and can cause a riot in my hometown. Favorite advice, which for a game? Okay, favorite game, I'm not sure. Aloysius plays a lot of Stellaris. Oh yeah, it's a space game. Play a lot of games after there, but Red Dead Redemption 2, I know you've been pretty big into that one. All those years, and I still beat my cousins on 1v1 with Sniper. They had my entire game weaponry. Okay, it's Magic. You didn't tell me who the who I got it named after. What is the name the Rev from? And the other clue is that the other Reaper's name M Shadows. So M Shadows and the Rev. Where are those two names from? No cheating. You can tell me that, you know my favorite band. But as far as my favorite game, good question. I mean, I'm not sure I really have a favorite anymore. I've got this list of favorites for favorite type of genre. Crafting survival games, definitely. Or RPGs, which is another reason Fallout 76 is so exciting for me, just because of the combo. But, oh yeah, I should probably take the element and the element. Oh, we got shards too? We can take all that out of there, because I don't want this mech getting all my element. They can have the dust. Let's see. The Fallout series might be one of my favorites. I mean, obviously they are a game I like to play, but I mean, when it comes to favorites, I think the Fallout games probably would qualify near my favorites. I mean, and not just vanilla though. I mean, mods are what really add that in. I mean, that's something I wholeheartedly still agree with, is that Fallout and Elder Scrolls really open those games up to what they can do. You gotta have mods. Which is why I'm really hoping 76 kind of gets mod support sooner than later. But past that, because you guys see me streaming these all the time. Besides Fallout, besides Elder Scrolls, I'm not really sure. Like, I draw a blank. There's games I like to play, like Warframe I like to play. I only played Pokemon in years. I was a huge fan back in the day. Even really recently, but there's just so much to catch up on. Like, I've still got some games I like to play, but I'm not sure I've really had a favorite game since I used to, like, a game that I'm really excited to play for like a year straight. Like, part of my issue is that I constantly swap between games, so once I've conquered a game, till new stuff comes out, I mean, once I hit that wall of stuff to do, which is another reason I'm excited for 76, because you can't even do everything in there for a week. You can only get certain areas unlocked once a week. It kind of forces me to play more. But I don't think I've had a legitimate favorite game that I just wanted to play every single day since when I used to play Star Wars The Old Republic, the online MMO. That was my game. I think I played that for basically a year straight. I mean, I was in-game everything. I was in a clan. I was actually the raid leader. I mean, we raided like twice a week. I mean, I had a really good time. That was probably the last game I can say I was just overly obsessed with just forever. Since then, I don't know, it's kind of been an MMO hole in my heart, if that makes any sense. Like, not any other MMOs really. I guess it'd be an MMO. That would be my favorite style of game. An MMO with crafting and survival in it. I mean, again, 76 is pretty easy to say, but I really miss playing MMOs. Venom is your first name, I think. No. If you're talking about my gamer tag, Venom 3120 does point towards my first name, although I can guarantee you wouldn't figure out what my name is from that. Or if you actually, you're pretty smart. You might. Venom 3120 does tell you what my name is, but no, my name is not Venom. As cool as that would be. I really love playing with the mechs in this. Watch me right this T-Rex, or T-Rex. That's right, buddy. Base is over here. Ooh, some enforcers. Trying to get a 150 enforcer. Every kill an enforcer, you can actually, they drop a blueprint. And the blueprint's usually whatever level they are close level to them. I'm trying to get a 150 to drop an ascendant blueprint so I can build it. And get element dust out of them too. Get my Reaper heal up, so they aren't going to be doing any defense anytime soon. Hearthstone, maybe? No, definitely not from Hearthstone. I like my top games, Sunrise and The Elder Scrolls, Fallout, Halo, Call of Duty, Far Cry, Red Dead Redemption, Aspire, games when I was younger. You know, ESO, I made a feeling cult with half the server I was on, robbing them blind. I enjoyed ESO quite a bit. My issue with the game were when it first came out, the class I'd like to play was, I think it was called the Night Stalker or the Nightblade. And the big problem I had was I was also one of the few vampire players earlier on, so I got vampirism pretty early in the game. The problem was that the class that I played and vampirism, both those skill trees were bugged and way unbalanced. Like, we're talking the point that the devs actually had to essentially do an emergency patch because they basically couldn't function. Like, at one point they'd put out some new DLC, and I guess one area was like 2 levels higher than it was supposed to be for your level when you get to it. And basically every other class could handle it except for the Nightblade because of the way their skills worked, and you just felt so underpowered. And it was underpowered. And they had I mean, I'm sure it's better now, but I mean, it was really rough in the earlier stages. And then the vampirism tree, like when you get vampirism, you get, you know, obviously different abilities, but the entire skill line was just bugged. Like, there was one buff that it was really sneak heavy, so it actually gave you a buff to where you would actually be able to move faster sneaking than you would be running. Like, you're supposed to be super sneaky, so you would actually get a buff to your speed if you're sneaking. The problem was, if you died even once, what am I doing? The entire tree broke, and the only way to unfix it was to log out and log back into the game. So I used to play a lot of PvP because there was a huge raid going on, and yeah, I mean, you die all the time there. So if I'm trying to sneak around as a vampire, the only way to get back in and be able to use my abilities was to log out and log back in. And you don't want to have to log out of the game and log back in whenever you die in a huge war-like PvP map. So that kind of killed ESO for me. I mean, it was a slow death, but it just ended up not being fun playing my favorite classes. And so, I mean, that's probably the most unbalanced stuff I'd ever. I mean, there's always unbalanced in games, but that one really hurt. Venom's real name was Maurice, the Gangster Love, but we just call him a Space Cowboy. Yeah, pretty close there. I know, being hunted by the ex-cult members across Tamriel in that game. It's pretty cool. Wait, how did you become the wolf blood on the game? Wolf and vampire both pretty much had the same mechanic on certain days of the week, basically. There were actually vampire and werewolf spawns. You could catch vampirism and lycanthropy from wild vampires and werewolves, but only from certain ones. So there was tons of werewolves and vampires in the game, but only certain ones would actually give you the debuff when they attacked you. So you would actually get the sickness when they attack you, just like you would in the traditional games. The thing is, those only spawned, I think, once every 4 to 7 days. And then when they did spawn, I mean, there would be people that were already vampires or werewolves that would kill them on purpose so people couldn't get it. Like, you could turn other people into vampires and werewolves, but people would charge you to do it. Like, you'd only turn somebody once a week. So people would usually charge to turn other people's into vampires and werewolves, and then to protect their business, they would basically kill off the competition by killing all the wild vampires when they popped up, the wild werewolves when they popped up. It was a dick move, but it was somewhat genius. I can't be mad about it. Why do these crawl pods like that? Oh, you can put crawl pods in the fridge, bro? That's interesting. Alright, we only hold 10 more crawl pods. I'm going to make some more. We're not actually not really going to need any more. I just keep picking them up, so I keep putting them in the fridge. Upload the mech. These mechs are pretty cool too. This is a journeyman one I got out of a drop. It was a pain in the butt to craft, but it's got 40,000 health and 5,700 carry weight. This thing is really fun to use. I got some heavy stuff on me. Put that metal up. That's heavy. Those foundations. There we go. But basically, you would get the disease, and then once you had it, you actually had to go to, depending on what you had to go to special areas. There's one area for werewolves, one for vampires. They're basically temples, but you would basically have a side quest you had to knock out while you were diseased to actually become a vampire or a werewolf. So it was easier to become a vampire than a werewolf. You could solo the enemies you had to beat at fairly low levels with a bow. A werewolf was much harder to do because you actually had to have some power. That explains the pack up on bird line. Yeah, more than likely. We got a crap ton of polymer out of this too. You get polymer out of these drops pretty easy. I've been doing the lower level ones pretty regularly. Okay, hold on. These skins can all go. What else goes in here? Oil. We got a pretty strict sorting system in here. And these guys out here are actually interesting. You can feed them items and they will craft random items for you. So, let's toss them the crap that we don't want. And they will eat S. You gotta be careful what you put in them because they will eat anything. And they grow these little crystals on their back. When they've eaten enough, those crystals will pop off, and yep, just like this. So this crystal popped off. Just looks like a basic crystal, but they pop off as Journeyman or Mastercraft or Ascendant. This is just a basic one. And that one had 30 red sap in it, so we're just going to toss it right back in there and continue the cycle. Let's see, we want armor, blueprints. Weapon blueprints. And then animal trophies. I'm actually getting ready to summon some of the Titans on this map. Those are going to be fun to try to take down. So the bosses on this map are called Titans. You can actually, when you beat them, you basically tame them for, I think, 24 hours or so. And you use them to fight the boss of this map, which is basically a giant corrupted Titan. That thing looks really cool. You can actually summon in a mega mech to fight him, so I mean, it's really cool boss fights on this map. No, I'm not quite ready to take those guys on yet, but I am pretty excited for it. So we got a lot of element dusts. Every 1,000 dust is another element, so I got probably about 20 more element plus these stacks I got out of drop, so not too bad so far. Gaming, just out of curiosity, what general area do you live? And I mean, I got average level 1 through 15. I tried on my own. If I find the disc, I'll try it again. I'll get the location and just wait, or get out. Everybody look around. Okay, and when I say like every few days, I mean like every few real life days. So it's like every 4 or 7 real life days you'd have to wait for them to spawn in. I feed him right meat. Okay. If he likes it. Another crystal. Oh, there we go. He dropped a journeyman one this time. Actually, almost got a full crystal on his back. So let's take a look here. Let's see what's in these 2 crystals. Red sap. Ascendant chitin legs. Ew. Chitin. That's right, boys. And then every gotcha can also produce, like right now I got them on random, but each one can produce different things if they can focus on. So this one can do obsidian, blue sap, oil. This one, red sap, clay, concealed gas, fiber, flint. So it's random. So you want to team up a lot of these and see, like there's some that can actually make element dust. So if I can find one that makes straight up element, that'd be great. Another journeyman crystal, ascendant pike. Not too impressive. We're feeding to this one. Alright, so we're gonna go back out and try to tame up the Volanosaurus. This gig is still healing. Is he close enough to the trough? Looks like he is. Let's turn him around real quick. Give him his own food. That's right, buddy. Eat up. So yeah, right now, I mean, again, really just kind of screwing around until 76 comes out. It's hard to focus on too many other games, but Extinction just came out, and it is another one I like playing. I mean, it's been pretty fun. Oh crap, he just dropped a Mastercraft, or a Mastercraft one. Not bad. Ooh, Ascendant right leg, 600 armor, that's pretty damn nice. I'll take these, buddy. Journeyman, take that. You eat these. We're gonna hop back on our owl and go tame up those guys like I was planning on doing. Oh yeah, I got these pearls to bring in, don't I? Oh, crap, they're heavy. Armor right. Put my taming gear on my owl. We're gonna bring him. I need a flake for frosted flakes. I thought it was clever. It's going to be stuff that we feed to them. Pearl. Black pearls weigh a ton, they're 2 pounds each. Almost done, almost done. There's Savage sleeping in the corner. She all knocked out. actually go in the first chest. Where'd he go? There we go. That's click metal. Alright, let's get out of here. Well, he's popped off 2 more. I'm going to just store these. Open them all up at once. You gonna pop off another one for me? We're gonna put some of the stuff into the Giga, because they keep dropping the crystals when we're not here. I don't want to miss any. Buddy, you hold these. Not let loose. Give me the crystals. You can give me shit. Alright, we are ready to go. Let's grab our stuff out of our snow owl. My trank darts, check. Shotgun shells, check. Let's grab a few narcotics and a few cryo balls so we can transport these things. We're gonna bring our mech with us in a cryo ball in case we gotta fight something big. Looking forward to your time off work. Oh, yes I am. Yes I am. You can tell my boss today, I'm already checked out, man. I'm just thinking about getting off tomorrow. I'm not listening to anything you're saying during this meeting. You just laugh. Well, just have to. I mean, I'm definitely checked out, but he knows I'm not going to just ignore my work. And because I get yelled at. I'm going to bring 6 cryo balls. I don't know we're going to get that many of these guys. Oh yeah, narcotics just in case. I don't think we're really going to need many, if at all, but just in case. I'm more in a stack here too. Alright, we're heading back to the desert biome. Now, it's probably spent the most time in the desert area and in the wasteland. There is an underground forest there I've been down to a little bit because that's where I tamed up those gachas, those creatures that are making those crystals for me that have items in them. You get them under there. That place is pretty big under there, and I haven't explored it too much. So I'm probably going to do that next. So I may do that after the stream, or I may end up doing that before 76 releases tomorrow. Which is the best way to talk to you about that idea I have. Yeah, it is, unless you want to talk to me about it here. I mean, it's up to you. I'd say Discord probably would be. Probably end streaming here in about 19 minutes. Like I said, we started streaming late because the delivery service that we use for food delivery, for like takeout and stuff, they screwed up really bad today. So we didn't even get, we were supposed to have our food at 7:30. We didn't end up getting it to what, like 9-ish, past 9, so it was cold, it was the whole thing, so we got late, or started late doing that, but yeah, I'll be in Discord after this. It'll be in about 19 minutes, but it'll be the, yeah, probably be the best idea to talk to me about it, or best place to talk to me about it. Now these biomes are actually pretty cool. 2 of them actually have domes on them, the desert and the ice area over there. I guess at one point the storyline said that the forest had a biome dome too, but it just collapsed in on itself. So now we got an underground forest. It's pretty cool seeing a bunch of greenery underground. Now we need some more Velociraptors for them turrets. And I'm thinking maybe some more Gigas, because we saw how crazy that red drop was. there is still one more drop that is harder than the red drop to get, the purple drops. I think I've only seen one of those. I didn't even think I'd try to do one wave and might have done two, but there was no way we're getting 5. And so it took me and Savers, both of us together with a super strong Reaper and a maxed out Giga to take on what we just did. Alright, buddy, what level are you? You are 85. I want 140 and above, so you have to die. Alright. You gentlemen, I've never discorded it before. You're my first. See, you're the one calling me a pervert and you say stuff like this. Not that I expect anything less, or I wouldn't say it myself. I mean, I'm not criticizing by any means. Yeah, it's pretty easy. I'll walk you through it. Right, here's another one. I want to get at least one of these guys tamed up. Ooh, that's 130. You know what? Screw it. I'll take the 130. We may not get any better. Let's see what this one over here is. So you can shoot, see him shooting enemies. We don't want to get too close to him right now because he might get pissed off and start shooting at us. 85. I should have brought more element. I didn't think about that. I'm not landing on a rock golem. That would suck. Can you hear that hissing? That's the Dilophosaurus of that Trudon. About to find out. Dilophosaur 1, 2. Buddy, I think this is 130 right here. Yep. I'm gonna say it goes both ways and perfect thing. Yeah, I just call him as I see him. I never said I wouldn't. That's my wife. Now, it's not hard to knock these things out. Fairly straightforward. The only thing is that they can shoot you. I think it'll be like 5, maybe 6 shots and it'll go down. I'm not into spending hours taming creatures, so I got all my taming on ×5 for my servers. Mine's spending 8 hours taming up a damn thing. I've done that enough. Alright, that was pretty easy. Now we just gotta go find some prime meat and shove it inside of it. Alright, we're gonna get this Rolanosaur tamed up on stream here. What's walking over towards me? Why is that thing running? What's it running from? What level is this? 85. That little fella, you gonna die. Shot me. Yeah. Badass armor. Alright, we need some stuff that's gonna have prime meat. Ooh, those stegos have prime meat in them. Let's go ahead and... I wonder if these also have it. Alright, Flake, wait there. Don't die. Nope, no prime meat. Stegos have prime meat, though. And I got us in the shotgun and need to get more use. You were a fucking hefty bastard, weren't you? Nope, we got wolves coming in. They can't have my meat. I got a whole lot of jetpack left, but shit. wrong owl to mess with today. Blake, don't mess around. Fuck it, like a freeze enemy. Aha, down, boy. Yeah, I healed a little bit, but it's still cool. Run, kangaroo. I will eat your ass. Alright, Blake, just chill out there for a second. Let's go get some more of that delicious meat. Can't have any pudding if you don't eat your meat. Sorry. Got some shit over here. Oh, yep, we got some. Ooh, you Tyrannus. Man, I don't think I got quite enough charge to fly over these guys. But I can pick people off. Blake is not exactly weak. Tyrannus about to die. Oh, you can make my snow owl run away. Oh, I forget these fuckers can do that. Oh, shit. My dino's scared and out of control. I forgot he could do that. I'm not on a waiver. I forgot about that. Blake, it's okay, baby. It's okay. Calm down, buddy. Calm down. Chill. Chill, boy. Come on. See, now I don't remember where the hell my damn animal's knocked out at. Good job, Flake. Shit, I really don't remember where I knocked him out at now. This seems familiar. There we go. Okay, we lucked out. Let's come after us. I think that'll be enough. Oh yeah, it should be enough. Now we just protect them. It doesn't not too hard to tame stuff, man. At least these guys. Most animals don't naturally attack him, so they shouldn't attack when he's knocked out. Let the pink fluid flow through you. Nah, not too into Floyd, believe it or not. I mean, I know some of their classics, but I was never too into Floyd. Guess I just know them by osmosis. I mean, I grew up with that kind of music, so I would know them. Not a huge fan of them. I did go through a Styx phase there for a little bit, and then got over that. But there's only like 2 songs that I like. Might cause some problems. Oh shit, not what I wanted. Alright, we got our guy tamed up. Let's get him in the ball. Before that Tyrannus comes to fuck up our life. I can hear him behind me. Get in, get in, get in, get in. Alright, we got one. Grew up with them. We got 8 minutes left. I don't know if I can get another one tamed up before the stream is done, so we're just going to go ahead and run home. Now look at this. Remember, we're inside of the dome right now. So you can kind of see the outline here, those big old metal ring. So you can see in the dome the sun's going down. Looks like we got a whole desert background out here. Now watch what happens when we fly through the dome. Boom. Whole self-contained bomb in there. Own day and night cycle. That is insane. Now, granted, these aren't real, but I mean, imagine the technology it would take to get something like that. That's insane. So we're gonna fly back home, get this guy set up as a turret, and then I'll end the stream, and then I will see you in Discord there, Fudpucker, when I do get over there. I'll show you how to set up. So real quick, so if you haven't used Discord before, just click the link in the description. It'll give you an invite to Discord. Now, if it's your first time, it's probably going to open up a web page saying you've been invited to WHL Entertainment or We Have Landed Entertainment. I think it's what it's called. We Have Landed or WHL, either one of those two. But you'll know it's mine. You'll see the symbol. But it'll say you've received an invite. You click yes. It'll pull up to Discord. And then I don't remember if it installs an app. I'm pretty sure it does. The app is safe. Don't worry about it. But it'll install the Discord app, and then from there, different YouTubers, they've all got different Discords. I mean, you basically have a... on the left side, it's going to have all the different Discords you belong to. You can set up your own, too. It's all free. So if you want to set up, like, your own Discord, you can do that. I can show you how later. But basically, I mean, you click on a link and just go through all that process. It's really simple, straightforward, and you'll be in the Discord. And I've got different chat channels and voice talk channels in there as well. So as long as you got a mic set up, you should be good. And if not, you can still hear me talk, and then you can type back. So I mean, it's however you want to do it. The scout sounded pissed off. Make sure my health is good. I took a little bit of damage back there. Don't look bad. Yeah, I didn't take too much damage. I was just dumb, I forgot to bring some element for my damn jetpack. I usually hover over these things when I tame them, and they can't shoot straight up at me when they're wild. I don't think they can shoot straight up at all. They got a pretty good radius on them, but they can't shoot like straight up in the air. So just hover over them and fire down, and a few shots and they're out. I know, Flick, we're almost somebody. There we go. Right by the old green obelisk here. Fill our gig up a little bit more. Release our new guy. Welcome to the tribe, little guy. Don't tell him I'm gonna call you yet. Let's see what his stats are like. Melee's not too bad. You're mainly gonna be a defense turret. You're gonna stay here and get some level ups passively. Behavior, enable turret. Hold on, put you on neutral first, and then behavior. Alright, you're on turret mode, so we should attack anything that pops up and act like a little organic turret. Alright, put the rest of this gear up here. My gear slot. Narcotics, we're going to keep everything else on us because we're going to be going out doing some more taming later on. Go more raw meat. I want to put rotten meat in there. This one gets, there we go. And then the keratin and the hide goes up. I got that left you premise, I think. Don't have my mic set up yet. We'll work on that. But like I said, been trying to figure it out. Man, it's all good. It's all good. All these bands I grew up with are now under Social Security supplemental income tours. Yeah, pretty much. That's the way it goes. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now. Like I said, I will be streaming Fallout 76 tomorrow night. Now, keep in mind, I'm going to be up for a while tomorrow night. So, what I'm going to do when I get off work, I'm not going to be streaming at my normal time. I'm probably going to start streaming at about maybe 10 or so. I'm actually going to take a nap when I get home from work. So I got you know, I'm charged and ready to go for the game. So yeah, probably about 10:30. We're going to be playing a little bit before the game comes out, and we should be able to get into the servers fairly easily. They're doing something a little bit weird with this release. They're releasing it at different times. So I think Australia is going to end up playing like 15 hours before us. Not that big a deal. At least not to me personally. I don't mind them doing this. I'm sure some people will complain that people are going to have a head start on them. Again, with the way you level up in here, I mean, I haven't had too much for trouble. We haven't really focused on leveling too much. Ooh, we got leveled up here. I mean, we haven't had too much of an issue. This guy's really cool. He's got rockets in his feet. But, yeah, the game, basically, release is going to be staggered. So it's not going to be like, again, the Diablo 3 release, which is still the worst release I've ever been a part of. What the hell? Are we stuck inside an animal? There we go. Where nobody can get into the server, so everybody should be kind of filtering into the servers, you know, region by region. Still may be a little hard to get in, we'll see. I'm hoping that the staggering of the release times kind of helps us get in, so hopefully we don't have too much of a problem. I know there's going to be a lot more people who have bought the game but didn't pre-order it, so we'll kind of get an idea then if we got a whole lot of latency because there's people on. We're kind of getting an idea how many more people bought the game versus pre-ordering it. I don't know yet. It'll be pretty interesting, but like I said, we are going to be streaming later tomorrow. So, for those of you that may be a bit older, Aloysius, maybe past your bedtime, but we'll be streaming during the day, the rest of the days. Like you said, I took off Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, so we got 5 days of stream. We will have plenty of time for everybody to take a look at the streams and enjoy themselves. So, I've blabbed enough for tonight. Thank y'all for coming by, and Aloysius, I will see you in Discord here shortly. Everybody else, thank you for coming by, and we'll see you later.